Hi collecting community, I'm the Everyday Collector and thank you for tuning into my channel. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like and subscribe button. Your support is truly appreciated. I'm so excited to be part of this community. I have lots of reviews and unboxings coming soon. Today, we're going to be looking at the Hot Toys TMS011, which is the Remnant Trooper. This figure looks great and I'm super excited to take a look at him. Let's get started. Hey guys, so let's get right into the figure. We're gonna start with the art box. So the art box that Hot Toys has given us is the basic Star Wars box that we've been getting with the black and the gray. You got a portrait of the Remnant Trooper here, a larger portrait. And what I like that they have done as well is they include this band around the box with some more portraits of the figure. And it's nice because if you're someone who likes to display the box, the art box on a shelf, that band with the orange will add a pop of color to your shelf, so it's nice. I don't know, let's get the lid open and see what we get. All right, fantastic. So we get the art print flap. Two Remnant Troopers, some photography of the figure. That's nice. Okay, then we have the figure. Let's pull him right out. So we get that typical clamshell packaging. Okay, so let's start with the accessories that you get. So we'll start with this rifle. It's definitely nice. Nice rifle to have. A lot of detail. Some weathering as well, which will go well with the figure. You have the scope here. And it does have some moving articulation here. This here will come from the bottom and go up the side. Which is nice to see those details. They didn't have to do that. And that locks it into place. Just so that you can get an overview here. Yeah, great job. Now you get a smaller blaster as well. This one definitely has a little bit more detail when it comes to weathering. You have some there on the handle and throughout the barrel as well. You get the scope of the gun. This one doesn't have any moving parts. Would have been nice to see some part of it move at least, but that's okay. Great detail. So those are the two blasters that you get. The only other accessory you get other than the two blasters will be some hands. You get 5 hands total. These 3 here and 2 over here. So you get an open hand. And they did a really nice job with these hands because on the underside you can see like the rubber, the shine of the rubber of the glove that the trooper would be wearing. And the detail on the protective piece and the weathering is amazing. Great job there. So that's the open hand. Then we have a right blaster hand. Again, the weathering and the rubber throughout the underside of the glove. Great. That would be the right side, and this is the left. Again, same deal. And then this is a left fisted hand. And they still provide that detail of the rubber from the glove. And this is the right fisted hand. Awesome job. All right, let's pull out the figure. And before we get to the figure, let's have a look at the base. And something to mention also, you get some extra pegs there. So when it comes to the base, you're gonna get that Star Wars platform that we've seen before. And then you have here Star Wars Remnant Trooper. And this just locks in right here. So again, typical Star Wars base. It's nice to have. I know a lot of collectors don't display the figure with the base, but it's a good option to have. Alright guys, so let's jump right into the figure. In my opinion, this figure is looking really great. The suit overall is fantastic. They did an amazing job with the weathering throughout the suit, the beautiful white colored suit. Then you have the chips of weathering throughout the body and the yellowing from the sand. Years of wearing the suit. It looks really, really well done. I'll give you a 360. They did an awesome job here. It's just well weathered everywhere. You have this piece here, so gadgets in the back. Just really an awesome job. I'll start with the boots. I really like these boots. They have that bumpy leather look to them. And well weathered. Just an awesome job. You can see here, they have a nice shine as well. The shin guards, again, well weathered. You have the belt, which is awesome, weathered again. And you can see the crevices all have that sand used worn look with chipping. Many years of battle. Same with the chest plate. Then we get to the helmet, and the helmet just looks fantastic. Look at in here, all that weathering and detail. Looks great. It's on the helmet is on a ball joint, so you get lots of movement, which is great when you want to display him. Lots of movement. Awesome. What I also like about this suit overall, this figure, is if you look at the fabric suit underneath, it's not rubber, it's an actual fabric. So if you're planning to keep him in an articulated pose, I don't think you're gonna have an issue when it comes to putting him back. It's overall an all fabric suit underneath. Which is really nice. I don't like those rubber suits because over time they start to crack. Look, you put them back and it goes back to normal. So that's really nice. They did a great job. So this is the Remnant Trooper out of the box. I'm gonna get him on the turntable and posed up with some of his accessories. We only have 2 blasters, so I'll get that prepared, and we can have a closer look and a 360 view of the overall figure, and I'll give you some of my honest opinions on the figure. All right, see you soon. Hey everyone, so let's take a look at the Trooper all set up on the turntable. I have him in a pose, looking at his rifle, trying to decide which one he should use today. So, my overall opinion on this figure, let's have a 360 look at him. I think that they did a phenomenal job on this figure. It's really screen accurate to the Mandalorian series, and the suit overall looks, I've said it once, I'll say it again, fantastic, with all the weathering and the white and the spots where there is no weathering on the white just pops. The helmet looks great. Everything looks great with this figure. I love the suit underneath, that it's a fabric and that it's not rubberized, because we all know the problems with rubberized suits. So a few things that I wish were different with the figure. I wish they included a different base with the figure. This base is the typical Star Wars base that we get, with the inner workings and paneling. I'm not a big fan of the base with this figure, because again, in the Mandalorian, they're primarily in a sand environment. So a little bit more of an intricate base would have been great. The other thing that I would have liked is a few more accessories. You only get the 2 blasters. I would have liked to, again, if they gave us a more intricate base, then I would be okay with the limited accessories, because the Stormtrooper typically doesn't have too many working parts. But to have this base and just the 2 blasters, I would have really liked to see an improvement there. But overall, I would highly recommend this figure. I think a lot of people slept on the figure and didn't pick them up. They didn't make as many, Hot Toys didn't make as many of this figure as they typically would. It was a limited run, a low quantity run. So he is already sold out. And I think a lot of people are just satisfied with having 1 or 2 of the regular Stormtroopers in their collection. But this is truly great to a Mandalorian set. The way the suit's weathered and the way the shelf presence of this piece, it would look fantastic in a Mandalorian collection. And I'm just gonna take off his blaster here, and we can pose him with a straight shot. Let's have a look how he looks. Yeah, just amazing. Really happy with how it turned out. Now they are selling for a premium. I'd say between 100 to 200 above retail right now. If you can find one at a decent price, I would recommend picking one up, especially if you're planning on having a Mandalorian display. He would look amazing, set up with a few Death Troopers and Moff Gideon when he's released. It'll look fantastic. Or even with the original Mando, the paired together would look really nice. Thank you everyone for watching my Hot Toys review of the Remnant Trooper. I hope this video was able to help you in making your decision on whether you'd like to pick up the figure. Again, it's a great figure and I would highly recommend it. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like and subscribe button. I have a lot more content coming down the pipeline. Lots of unboxings. We're going to move on to some statue unboxings as well. So please stay tuned for that. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All the best, guys. Take care.